It's already unfolding, and you're right in the middle of it. You might not see it yet, but November 14th isn't just another day on the calendar. Something rare is happening above us. A lunar event that's quietly shifting everything around and within you. The universe is helping you release what's been weighing you down, so something real and aligned can finally take its place. You might notice unexpected feelings, people from the past reaching out, or deep thoughts surfacing out of nowhere. Don't brush them off. None of this is coincidence. This moon carries intention. It's revealing what's next. And even if you can't see the full picture yet, by the end of tonight, something hidden in plain sight could finally make itself known, and it might change everything you thought you understood. So stay with me, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and drop 999 in the comments if you're ready for what's coming. Tonight's rare lunar energy is rewriting how everything feels. The moon's motion is bringing focus to what's been foggy or confusing. Simple moments may suddenly reveal deep meaning. This energy clears out the old to make room for something new. Secrets, truths, and long silent connections are now stepping into the light. Even small things might feel charged with purpose, as if they're hinting at what's on its way. The moon's influence is powerful, and its reach is already expanding. A shift is in motion, one that could surprise many. Stay alert. By the end of this night, the world might not look or feel quite the same. November 14th marks a turning point, a lunar event that pushes life into new alignment. Relationships, choices, and patterns that once felt stuck are starting to move. Endings are unfolding naturally, and new beginnings are finding their place, unexpectedly but perfectly timed. This moon shows us why certain people and experiences have lingered. Everything that's happened until now has meaning, and this moment is proof that it's all part of something bigger. For those paying attention, connections that were once invisible begin to reveal themselves. The energy today invites release, letting go of what no longer fits and embracing what's calling you forward. Change tonight isn't just personal, it's collective. Old lessons are completing, and movement is returning to places that once felt still. Sometimes the clearest answers appear quietly, in a thought, a word, or a sudden sense of knowing. Don't underestimate the small things. What feels minor now could shift everything in the days to come. This moon is more than light in the sky. It's guidance. It points to the endings that free us and the beginnings that redefine us. After this, life feels different. Pay attention. You'll see how far you've come and what's ready to rise next. This lunar event is stirring emotions in ways people may not fully understand. Feelings may rise and fall without reason. Memories can resurface, bringing both closure and clarity. Ordinary moments may suddenly feel heavy with meaning, as if life itself is asking you to notice what's been ignored. Thoughts may circle back again and again, and sudden insights might appear in the middle of daily routines. These aren't random. They're signs of transformation taking shape beneath the surface. Even uncertainty has purpose. It's guiding you toward what's ready to emerge. Interactions could feel charged. Simple conversations or disagreements might stir up old emotions. You may feel physical shifts, tension, warmth, or waves of energy. These sensations are signs of release, of clearing what's no longer aligned. Some will feel the urge to finally make long-delayed decisions. Others will find understanding about why certain paths are ending. All of it belongs to a greater awakening that's unfolding quietly but powerfully. You're not alone in this. These experiences are markers of evolution, steps toward deeper awareness and alignment. Tonight shines a light on subtle transformations, the ones that can't always be explained, but can always be felt. Emotional waves, intuitive insights, and sudden clarity are part of this flow. Allowing them in, instead of resisting, helps the process move with grace. When you pay attention, you start to see the bigger pattern of life, the way every shift points towards something meaningful. Even the moments that feel chaotic hold purpose. They signal breakthroughs, healing, and readiness for what's next. The moon tonight reminds us that change is alive and active. Those who lean into it will begin to see what was hidden and what's about to make sense in beautiful, unexpected ways. This lunar energy is also surfacing old fears and repeating patterns that have been quietly influencing your path. Thoughts or emotions you've pushed aside might return, asking to be seen one last time. Situations may replay, not to hurt, but to heal. It's life offering a mirror, showing what's been looping and how it can finally shift. November 14th brings this awareness into sharp focus, giving depth and meaning to the process. Karmic connections may resurface, helping you understand why certain people or situations stayed longer than expected. This is a night for reflection, for honesty about what still holds power and what's ready to move on. What matters now is emotional truth, not complicated, but clear and grounded. Noticing what no longer serves and allowing it to fall away. Facing fears isn't about pain tonight, it's about release. What surfaces is here to transform, not to trap. Old cycles are being rewritten through awareness and choice, turning hesitation into wisdom. The actions you take now can reshape outcomes that once felt fixed. By letting emotions rise and pass without judgment, you create natural alchemy. The weight begins to lift, and what was once unclear becomes light and purposeful again. Connections with others are beginning to reveal their purpose. Patterns that once repeated without reason are now showing their hidden lessons. This isn't a moment for judgment, it's a moment for clarity and release. The moon is illuminating the inner work that sets you free, reminding you that even challenges come with opportunity. By facing what rises to the surface, you start dissolving old cycles that have quietly shaped your path. This creates space for new choices, fresh experiences, and genuine growth. November 14th opens the gateway for transformation, marking a turning point where reactions become understanding and hesitation becomes purposeful action. Right now, the energy is shifting in ways that can't be ignored. People are beginning to sense changes that go beyond logic, a quickening of intuition, sharper clarity in choices, and the feeling that life is moving faster toward what truly matters. November 14th connects the dots. Experiences and memories that once felt scattered begin to make sense, showing how every decision has led to this moment. Awareness is rising naturally. Thoughts that were once tangled or heavy are settling into order, and what once felt difficult now reveals its meaning. This isn't about pushing change. It's about allowing what's been quietly forming to finally take shape. Every action and decision holds more weight now, carrying ripples that reach farther than expected. Encounters or opportunities that once seemed random are revealing their deeper purpose. The energy of this night supports clarity, helping you recognize what fits your path and what no longer aligns. Even the smallest moments carry significance, offering subtle insights that guide forward movement. This is a threshold, a point of evolution, where life begins to accelerate with renewed direction and strength. A sense of expansion grows with every breath. Ideas, goals, and intentions begin to synchronize with the timing of the universe itself. The energy doesn't shout. It hums steadily, undeniably. Those who are listening may notice new doors opening or understanding appearing in places once ruled by confusion. This is the rise of awareness, a surge in personal momentum that strengthens with each conscious choice. By engaging with what appears now, you step forward with confidence. The energy supports bold action, curiosity, and trust in your own rhythm. November 14th is the bridge between reflection and realization, where clarity begins to move your life into motion. For those truly watching, this is a collective shift, a moment when everything that's been preparing beneath the surface begins to unfold. In the open tonight, something vast is stirring. November 14th carries energy that moves through individuals, yet connects everyone. Subtle, invisible, but deeply real, small insights, quiet decisions, or unexpected conversations now carry waves that reach far beyond one person. What happens in one heart ripples through many others, shaping a shared awakening. Personal experiences are no longer isolated. They're part of a wider pattern, a living network of transformation. Moments that might seem ordinary, a word, a meeting, a passing thought, are now infused with meaning. They hint at a larger design, a movement quietly expanding across countless lives. A new awareness is being born, one that doesn't need explanation to be felt. It sees the beauty in timing, the wisdom in connection, and the purpose behind every shift. Consciousness itself is stretching, growing, and rearranging. Those in tune with this frequency become anchors of light, activating understanding, compassion, and insight that radiate far beyond themselves. Collective awakenings are happening through emotion, thought, and intention, building bridges of awareness that unite rather than divide. People are being drawn toward what matters: deeper conversations, meaningful questions, and experiences that bring genuine direction. Each spark of realization adds momentum, and the rhythm of change is becoming impossible to ignore. Personal insights are merging into collective breakthroughs. The pace of transformation isn't chaotic, it's beautifully deliberate, an orchestrated unfolding that guides every soul toward growth and understanding. November 14th marks this pivot, the moment where the unseen becomes visible and the invisible begins to lead. Connections that once felt uncertain now reveal themselves as essential threads in a greater pattern. Decisions that lingered in doubt find new clarity as energy shifts around them. Nothing is random. Every reflection, every awareness contributes to a global recalibration that mirrors and magnifies awakening across the field. The energy tonight is alive, responsive, and intelligent. Those who feel it will find themselves standing in places of quiet influence and deep knowing, even without seeking it. What's happening cannot be fully explained, but its effects can be felt everywhere, in thought, emotion, and the silent understanding between souls. The expansion of awareness, the sudden flow of new ideas, the clarity that lights the way forward. All of these are reflections of a vast awakening moving through humanity. Paying attention strengthens it. Awareness itself amplifies the energy, weaving new patterns of connection and purpose. This isn't a passive experience, it's participation. Each person tuned into this frequency contributes to the collective transformation, shaping a quiet revolution of consciousness. Feelings that arise now carry a shared resonance. Inspiration, reflection, and even intensity ripple through unseen networks, awakening others as they pass. Every decision, every intuitive leap now resonates deeper, guiding not just personal growth, but collective alignment. Those noticing shifts in their own lives may find the same patterns reflected in others. Conversations, realizations, or choices echoing one another, confirming that individual awakening and global evolution are in truth the same movement. Transformation is unfolding in both quiet and sudden ways. Some shifts arrive gently, a spark of realization in the middle of the day, a choice that subtly changes perspective, or a conversation that suddenly opens new understanding. Others appear instantly, with clarity that can't be ignored. Each moment builds on the last, creating a living web of awareness and intention. Every action, thought, and decision now carries weight, shaping direction and amplifying the energy that follows focus. Even hesitation has purpose. Resistance reveals where growth is needed most, while curiosity and openness move things forward. Those who watch consciously become channels, their awareness influencing others in ways they may never realize. Connections are forming naturally. Relationships evolve, perspectives shift, and understanding spreads in invisible waves. The energy tonight doesn't stay still. It flows through reflection, interaction, and awareness, creating a shared space of transformation that everyone contributes to. This moment is all about timing. The energy right now is precise, awakening insights that have been waiting patiently to align. November 14th magnifies engagement, creating openings for realization, action, and deeper understanding that might not have been possible before. Every bit of attention adds momentum. Observation, choice, and participation create ripples that stretch farther than you think, linking events and experiences into a growing network of awareness. Awareness is no longer something passive, it's an active force. Even ordinary moments hold significance, showing how each person's attention and intention feed into something greater. Those tuned in are beginning to see that their journey is both personal and collective, each insight lighting the path for others. Energy is gathering speed. Intuition sharpens, clarity grows, not only in thought, but in movement and engagement. Awareness, opportunity, and reflection emerging in ways that open unseen doors. Being present now expands the unfolding, creating new spaces for collaboration, growth, and realization that stretch beyond the self. The influence of tonight extends far beyond individual experience. Every decision and interaction carries amplified meaning. A simple exchange of words could inspire insight. A single choice could redirect paths. Even quiet reflection can ripple through the field, shifting understanding. For many, November 14th adds intensity to awareness, emphasizing that observation, attention, and participation are essential to this collective movement. Each person who's awake to it becomes a bridge, their clarity amplifying the current of transformation. Connections that once felt random now reveal their purpose. Encounters, conversations, and experiences suddenly align, showing patterns that were always there but unseen. The energy of this moment shows how consciousness moves, how thought, emotion, and awareness weave into invisible networks that carry influence effortlessly. Those seeking clarity may notice new openings appearing, fresh opportunities, synchronistic guidance, and pathways revealing themselves where none existed before. These aren't isolated events. They're part of a growing tapestry of awareness that strengthens with every conscious act. The pace of realization is increasing. Ideas arrive faster, intuition sharpens, and connections between thoughts and experiences become easier to see. Observation turns into participation. Awareness becomes movement. Reflection itself speeds up the evolution. Each moment of focus reinforcing momentum and connection. Personal insights now feed into a wider current, a rhythm that crosses boundaries, linking minds and hearts in shared evolution. Collective understanding is expanding toward coherence. Recognition, awareness, and intuitive action echo through invisible networks, influencing choices, outcomes, and the direction of thought itself. What once seemed random now appears as part of an intelligent pattern, an interconnected design where every decision and realization contributes to the whole. Those experiencing transformation may notice subtle changes in others, conversations shifting tone, opportunities aligning effortlessly, timing becoming almost too perfect to ignore. To connect with this energy, presence is everything. Awareness itself is the catalyst that allows change to unfold naturally. Tonight, insights, decisions, and even quiet reflections hold amplified power. Participation, even through simple noticing, strengthens the field and accelerates awakening. The ripple expands outward. Each observation adds to the motion. Every moment of clarity contributes to collective growth. When focus meets awareness, momentum ignites. Choices once uncertain find precision. Simple moments reveal purpose. The process isn't rigid, it's responsive. It evolves with your attention, adapting to engagement, curiosity, and openness. Each conscious interaction strengthens the pattern, aligning life with deeper purpose and recognition. The timing is exact. Those paying attention now are standing in the flow of clarity as it extends beyond the individual. The energy tonight encourages contribution without attachment, allowing awareness to move through action, thought, and reflection. Those attuned to this shift understand that no experience is separate. Insight in one area of life awakens understanding in many others. The field of awareness is alive and reciprocal. It responds to participation, magnifying every act of conscious engagement. Awakening spreads through awareness, through reflection, through the quiet decision to pay attention. Each moment of recognition amplifies what is unfolding. November 14th intensifies the power of attention, intention, and conscious interaction. Even the smallest observation carries resonance. Reflection has impact. Awareness intersects with opportunity, creating a flow that expands both personally and collectively. Those noticing change now will see it mirrored in others, in timing, in conversation, in the world itself. This is a shared awakening, a rising current of consciousness connecting countless lives through understanding, clarity, and choice. Awareness, consideration, and reflection intersect, reinforcing understanding, insight, and action. The more attention is given to clarity, connection, and intention, the stronger the influence becomes. Engagement expands influence, demonstrating that participation is not passive but active, a contribution to understanding, insight, and movement that stretches beyond immediate perception. As the night deepens, patterns of recognition, realization, and understanding continue to appear. Interactions with others, insights into situations, and reflections on timing show the interconnectedness of thought, awareness, and action. The ripple of attention strengthens influence, revealing how engagement transforms observation into contribution. Opportunities that appear now are part of a larger network of insight, showing how personal awareness amplifies the energy shaping multiple lives simultaneously. The momentum of tonight is undeniable. Choices, observations, and insights extend influence beyond expectation, creating connections that were previously invisible. Awareness now is contribution. Reflection is impact. Observation becomes influence. Participation matters, and those attuned to this moment see results emerge in ways that feel purposeful, intentional, and transformative. November 13th is not simply a night. It is a turning point where consciousness stretches outward and individual awareness ripples through a network of insight, growth, and understanding, marking a moment of unprecedented connection and expansion. Right now, the energy of the moon event is inviting a pause that allows reflection and conscious choice. Life has been moving fast, but this moment is asking for awareness of what truly matters. Thoughts, actions, and intentions hold weight, and noticing the subtle shifts in how situations unfold can create lasting change. Time spent observing without judgment becomes a tool, revealing what has been working and what no longer serves. Movement through this period can be supported by practices that honor focus and clarity. Journaling or mapping out decisions allows patterns to become visible, highlighting areas where effort brings results and areas where letting go opens space for new opportunities. Meditation or quiet reflection, even for a few minutes, strengthens attention and sharpens discernment, giving access to insight that might otherwise be overlooked. Connection with nature amplifies understanding. Spending time among trees, water, or open spaces aligns thought and intention with the rhythm of what is unfolding. Walking slowly, listening closely, or noticing shifts in wind or temperature can signal directions that words cannot convey. Interaction with natural elements reminds us that transformation is a process, one that involves patience, observation, and conscious action. Energy management also plays a role. Choosing moments for stillness, movement, or focused activity allows mental and emotional patterns to shift without resistance. Movement through tasks, reflection, or intentional creation reinforces alignment with the current flow, helping to guide insight into actionable steps. A deliberate pace of engagement enhances clarity, showing which efforts will be most effective and where release can occur naturally. Connection with others amplifies outcomes. Conversations, shared activities, and cooperative work create opportunities for insight, learning, and understanding. Mutual respect, open-mindedness, and attention to context allow ideas to develop fully, and engagement with supportive people reinforces the momentum that this moon event brings. Observing interactions and learning from outcomes contribute to a wider sense of direction and readiness for what is emerging. Symbolic practice can guide transformation further. Lighting a candle while focusing on intention, arranging objects to represent priorities, or using movement to mark transitions can translate inner reflection into tangible markers. Each step taken with attention becomes a confirmation of choice, reinforcing clarity and empowering action. Tonight's energy is especially strong for noticing where thought, attention, and action intersect. Observing patterns, engaging consciously, and reflecting deeply all contribute to a shift that will extend beyond the immediate moment. By using this energy deliberately, it becomes possible to step into what is emerging with confidence and awareness, preparing for continued growth in ways that align with inner direction and purpose. Movement through this period benefits from attention to intention in everyday tasks, even simple actions, preparing food, organizing space, walking in quiet moments, can serve as anchors for awareness. Approaching each task with focus strengthens alignment and supports clarity In decision-making, repetition of conscious action reinforces understanding, allowing insights to translate naturally into choices that feel grounded and purposeful. Listening closely to intuition is another way to work with this energy. Thoughts that arrive suddenly, moments of curiosity, or impulses to act in specific ways often carry guidance that might not be obvious at first. Giving them space and acknowledging their presence can reveal paths that were previously hidden. Reflection alongside action transforms insight into results, allowing momentum to continue without unnecessary delay or hesitation. Symbolic acts also offer clarity. Using objects, gestures, or simple rituals to mark transitions can transform thought into visible intention. Drawing lines, arranging items to signify priorities, or marking moments of decision helps internal understanding manifest externally. These actions reinforce focus and support movement in alignment with what is unfolding, helping to translate abstract insight into concrete steps. Connection with others continues to amplify growth. Engaging with people who share clarity, curiosity, or purpose creates feedback loops of understanding. Discussions, shared experiences, or cooperative work allow ideas to expand, revealing possibilities that might have remained unseen alone. Openness, attention, and responsiveness in interaction strengthen influence and support outcomes that are beneficial beyond immediate expectations. Reflection on intentions strengthens momentum. Taking moments to pause, write, or map out next steps allows insights to consolidate. Observing patterns in thought and action provides a clearer view of priorities, showing which areas need focus and which can be released. As the night deepens, integration becomes natural. Actions taken consciously, reflections made honestly, and attention given with intention all contribute to a larger momentum. Observation, understanding, and active participation allow growth to continue beyond this moment. Each step, no matter how small, reinforces direction and strengthens readiness for what is emerging. By engaging deliberately and consciously, it becomes possible to navigate the shifts brought by this moon event with clarity and focus. The experience is both reflective and active, guiding attention, decision, and action into harmony. Following this flow prepares for what comes next, ensuring that insight translates into meaningful and lasting transformation, marking a moment where observation, intention, and participation converge to create tangible results. Conversations, reflections, or even passing along this message can create ripples, reinforcing understanding and guiding alignment in ways that cannot be measured. Tonight reminds you that every conscious choice, observation, and expression matters. By participating intentionally and sharing thoughtfully, it becomes possible to honor the shifts of this rare moon event and contribute to a larger rhythm of growth, awareness, and transformation.